In 1990, I was working for an insurance company. I was running the information technology department. I worked for a boss. His name was Paul. Heavy-set guy, real tacky. He prided himself on just telling it like it is. It was a Tuesday. We had a staff meeting, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Big wooden round table, about 17, 18 people around. Paul would go around the room asking everybody about statuses on different technological projects. Paul got to me that day and asked me, "Wade, what's going on about XYZ?" Now with me, I don't believe in good news and bad news. News is just news. I'm going to tell you like it is. And that day I did. This is what went on with that particular project. Paul didn't like my answer. So he went on to figuratively put on some golf shoes and ran up and down my back to the point where I was so embarrassed I didn't know what to say. After that, I went to my little cubicle, packed up my bag, walked to my car. I put my bag in the back seat, got into the passenger or the driver's seat, put on my seatbelt, and I went to adjust the mirror. And I'm looking at myself, and I'm noticing there's tears coming down my face. I was mad as all get out. I couldn't do anything about it. But I realized that I've been dealing with Paul all this time because I was fearful of losing my job. The thing is, I didn't want to work for a company. I wanted to work for Wade. And I used to take it, but that was the last day. I went home, tried to plan out things. How do I get Paul and get away with it? But for the most part, I thought of my business plan because I realized I wasn't going back. You know the expression, if you don't leave today, you'll never leave? That was me. If I went back to that job, I would have never left. But that day I left, and I started my company. And I said, everything that God does comes to fruition. And that's how I got my name, Fruition Consulting. After that, I called everybody that I knew, told them I was starting a company. I felt like if I build it, they would come. So I built it, and they came. And 17 years passed, and I sold it. That's me, a person that understands what adversity is. Because it's not just a matter of if you build it, people will come. You have to have good relationships. You have to understand what leadership is about. It's about conflict resolution, understanding adversity, and you just keep next down, next down, next down.